Brad Cohn, the V of the T here, along with Josh Willard, the Willard of Oz, as we're getting to team up for baseball in addition to football now for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, and we're bringing you Game 5, Day 3 of the Mia's Bayfront Bash in Corpus Christi. We're back at the venue we were at last night. Looked good at night, looks good in the daytime. This is a famous institution of a stadium here in the Coastal Bend area, former minor league ballpark. From many years ago, recently renovated. It is now the property of Corpus Christi ISD, and the 6 logos you see around home plate, those are the logos of the 6 big high schools in Corpus Christi who all get to call this place home. It is Cavanis Field, 318 down the right field line, 319 down the left. That would bother me. I'm a Ducks in a Row guy. I'd make sure that they were both the same. Even if they weren't, I'd paint the same number.
Yeah.
394 to center. We don't know the alleys. Scoreboard and right has a video board on top of it. It's now playing a commercial. Got a big, nice TV camera off to the left of us, just outside on the porch here, the press box. It's feeding images to that thing, live images during the game. So that's pretty cool.
No, this is a beautiful venue and just looks really good. Daytime, nighttime, a great place to catch a game. And you can just imagine, all the teams that share this as a district stadium, you got a district tight race. You could have stands full all the way out into the outfield.
Yeah. No kidding. Beautiful.
And a really top-rate chili cheese dog here.
Well, there you go. That's all you need.
They do it right.
Cedar Park will be taking on the San Antonio Stevens Falcons in this Saturday game. They call them all the Saturday games except for the semifinals and finals over at Whataburger Field, the Hook Stadium, they call consolation games. So we did well enough to merit that. We've won 2 and lost 2. Both days, Thursday and Friday, we lost the opening game of the day and won the second one. And kind of the same way, and kind of our own fault. One of those can't get out of your own way losses to start both days. Teams we probably would tell ourselves we should have beaten both times. And then pretty good quality wins over good quality teams, better teams than we lost to each day on the second game of the day.
Yeah, I don't know if you... There we go. I guess mic on helps. I don't know what you do then to kind of create that same energy going into the second game since we only have one today. Do we tell them a dog died or something? I don't know. But I know that, the way that they bounced back in both of those games was they fixed the problem that they had in the starting game of each day. So,
but let's not develop it again. Let's not make that a habit.
Yeah,
have a bad first game every day.
But it really starts. I think this team thrives with just getting guys on base. We have a lot of fast players, athletes that can get around the bags. Couple stolen bags so far this weekend as well. So excited to get this one kicked off, wrap things up. It's been a great tournament, great time out here, a lot of good people. Really enjoyed it.
And for the most part, pretty good umpires.
Pretty good, yeah. We'll give it
pretty good. All right, here are the starting lineups first. Cedar Park is home, so we'll first go to the Stevens Falcons. So if you're filling out your scorecard at home, I know a lot of you told me you do. Here it is. Right field is 17, Aaron Sanchez. Batting second, left fielder, number 4, Michael Hernandez. Batting third in center field, number 3, Jordan Vargas. Batting fourth, third baseman 14, Matt Diaz. Batting fifth, the DH 15, Jaden Gonzalez. Batting sixth, catching behind the plate, number 6, JT Tejada. Batting seventh, second baseman number 9, Caleb Revilla. Batting eighth, first baseman 16, Aiden Castillo. And batting ninth, the shortstop 10, Josh Hernandez. So that's Sanchez, M. Hernandez, Vargas, Diaz, Gonzalez, Tejada, Revilla, Castillo, and J. Hernandez. And now for the Timberwolves. Coaches are about to meet at home plate, so we'll be getting underway here in a couple of minutes. Leading off with DH Matt Galindo. Batting second, center fielder Cooper Camacho. Batting third at short, Dom Naylor. Batting first baseman Evan Daly. Batting fifth, third baseman Carter Frith. Batting sixth, the catcher Brandon Washburn, who's had such a great tournament. Batting seventh, second baseman Parker Green. Batting eighth in right field, Kyan Katharia. Batting ninth, left fielder Grant Rogers. So a couple new names in the lineup. One noticeable name is missing, and that is Hudson, not Hunter. Hudson Cuevas. And we're not sure if it's just taking a rest or he's tweaking a little something or what, just giving other people a chance to play in an extra game. We don't know. So for Cedar Park, again, it's Galindo, Camacho, Naylor, Daly, Frith, Washburn, and Green, Cotharia, Rogers, and we'll be going in just a second.
I think it's important, too. I mean, just noticing Hudson not in the starting lineup, it's an opportunity for him to still be a leader, especially in the dugout. Stay, taking mental reps, but encouraging, supporting the guys, and the team sees that. So I think it's an opportunity, other guys to get in, but also to Hudson still be that leader that he has been on this team. All
right. Coaches umpires meeting is over. Timberwolves set to take the field for pregame warm-up.
I'm seeing on the link that I'm watching live just to kind of check us as well.
Right.
You got an opportunity to hit that like button. I want everybody, if you're tuned into the stream today, help the stream out, help the boys. We need to like, and then also, as always, send me an email, willardavoz3@outlook.com, or shoot me a tweet. Willard of Oz would love to give you a shout out, and we haven't gotten any, so maybe I'm asking the wrong way. I want to know who you're supporting. Let us know who you're tuning in for. If you say the broadcast crew, we will accept. Absolutely.
All right, a tradition I've gotten into the last couple of years is I found a while ago an online cache of entertaining baseball quotes, and I'll usually give a couple of them here and there in the first several games of the season. And here's our first one. This is Dave Bristol, Milwaukee Brewers manager at the time. He said this once: "There'll be 2 buses leaving the hotel for the park tomorrow. The 2 o'clock bus will be for those of you who need a little extra work. The empty bus will leave at 5.
Yeah, that's a good one. Everybody, you can always get better.
Yeah, any coach really knows what that's all about.
The Fritz! The Fritz are right in front of us.
Josh spotted some fans out there, Carter Frith's parents. We got to talk to them while we're waiting in the long line at Brewster's the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long line.
We barely moved the first 20 minutes.
Really cool atmosphere, though.
It was. It was a lot of fun.
Can't wait to go back and try the desserts.
All right, so our pitcher is David Stevens. First time we've seen him on a broadcast this year. Pitched a few innings last year. Games here and there.
Like the uniforms, got the pinstripes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I might like it even better than the off-whites we had yesterday.
Yeah, these ones look clean. Got the black lids today.
Gray with Yankee pinstripes. You can't beat that.
No. Now, have they earned them?
They have.
That's a big deal.
They've had these uniforms probably 5 years or so, and that spans some of our best teams we've ever had.
Yeah.
A 37-9 team and a 35-9 team.
And no, you're not seeing a random. It's not on your screen. It's actually here in person. This bar right in front of us. The support beams.
Supporting the roof, the shade over the fans behind home here. We've already figured out the engineering, how people's view to be unobstructed here, and they didn't do that. So here we go. Time we got 11:32 or so.
Yep.
Not too far off late. Stevens Falcons lead off with their right fielder, Aaron Sanchez. Sounds like a major league name.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't somebody...
That's a big leaguer.
Doesn't somebody named Aaron Sanchez play for... Who? Was it the Yankees? No, I don't know who I'm talking about. First pitch called strike 1. Actually, the velocity on Stevens' first pitch was better than what I was seeing him warm up with. I like that. Look at that curveball. 2 bouncer to third, but foul. 0-2 quickly to Aaron Sanchez. I actually don't dread anymore when team doesn't give us a roster early enough to write their names down, because I like our approach.
Time.
Yeah, I like the approach we took. And was it the Anderson game?
Yeah. A lot of big names, and Jim Byerly.
Oh. Darn. 0-2, he plunks him on the hip.
Just when that probably slipped out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, people come up, and famous people who wore those numbers in any sport, those of you old like me, and their number 7 came up, well, that was Mickey Mantle. Next time he came up, Mickey Mantle grounded out to short first time.
Current temperature out here, 78 degrees, 61% humidity, feels like 81.
But that's better because it has been 81 the first 2 days.
Yeah.
So here's their two-hitter, left fielder Michael Hernandez, batting with no outs, and Sanchez plunked on an 0-2 pitch. Is sitting there at first. Interesting. Did you hear that in your ear?
Yeah, I got to mute the stream on that I had
Oh,
pulled
okay,
up.
okay.
I thought I was turning up the crowd mic and it was us.
All right, 0-1 to Hernandez. Both batters to face Stevens. Start out behind the count 0-1. Told you before how important that can be. Show and bunt, but swings away. Bouncer to second. Grabs it. Over to first for the out. Parker Green with his first fielding chance on a broadcast. Throws to Evan Daly. One down.
Yeah, no chance at the double play right there with that hop that it took right off the bat. Gathered himself nice, made the nice out.
And since Hernandez pulled out of the bunt stance and hacked at that, he doesn't get the non-batting average threatening sacrifice bunt. He actually goes over one now. Center fielder Jordan Vargas. Pitch is high. 1-0. First guy to start other than 0-1. Our third baseman Matt Diaz on deck. Then the DH Jaden Gonzalez batting fifth. He's in the hole. Stevens looks at second. Pitch fastball low, 2-0. Those are the first two called balls Stevens has thrown right here.
Wind out of the southeast, 13 miles an hour right now. It's been consistent around that.
That means it's kind of blowing out to left center.
Ooh, it's a hitter's ballpark today.
Yeah. And there he goes that direction.
Wow.
Back, back, back. Let's see how far it goes.
Wow. Top deck.
Wow.
Top row.
Really killed that. Yes, a little wind dated, but I have a feeling from as far as that went that was going out even on a calm day.
Yeah, tagged that one nicely, and yeah, that would have been still in the third row if it wasn't wind dated.
Here you go, Josh. Looky here. My line showing the hit.
Yeah.
All right, so 2-0 down now with one out. Cedar Park has found itself in debt to the scoreboard a few times in this tournament. Cleanup hitter. That last guy cleaned it up pretty good. No more mess to clean up for third baseman Matt Diaz. Our outfielders seem to know it from the get-go. They were just jogging back in that direction. That one misses 1-0. Now you hope that doesn't get into the mindset of Stevens, who really is pitching. It only pitched two called balls prior to that moonshot. Chopper, a high one bouncer to third. Grabs it over easily in time. Carter Frith to Evan Daly on the 5-3 for out number 2.
Yeah, good strong throw. Got to hang out with Connor in the omelet line today.
You know, I'm surprised that wasn't a closer play as high as that thing bounced off this turf field. Frith did a great job getting it over there. Here's the DH in the 5-hole, Jaden Gonzalez. Cedar Park in the third base dugout in this game. Stevens at first. So it's Stevens pitching against Stevens. And that one
Even Stevens.
is a strike. Yeah. And you get us for free, folks. We don't even charge you for this entertaining banner.
That's right.
It's a little high on the fastball. 1-1 to Gonzalez. JT Tejada, the catcher, is on deck, but there are two outs.
One of my favorite big leaguers back in the day was Miguel Tejada.
I remember him. That one floated a little high, 2-1.
My grandparents, big Atlanta Braves fans, being from North Carolina. So we took a couple trips over to Atlanta, and I remember we saw a Atlanta-Baltimore Orioles series with Tejada.
Oh, the whole series. That'd be fun. I've never done that.
It was awesome.
Just been to individual games.
Made it out to BP practice. I got a home run ball from Marcus Giles, second baseman.
That one misses 3-1 now to Jaden Gonzalez. Need a strike from David Stevens. Outside, didn't get it. Walks in with 2 outs. Brings up catcher JT Tejeda, J-E-D-A. Not said Tejada, J-A-D-A. My bad. First walk of the game. He did hit a guy. And our Stevens is spelled with a P-H, and theirs is with a V. So there's how we'll tell the difference. First pitch to Tejeda, out of the stretch. High and out. So, basically 2-hour length of game, 11:30 start, 1:30 done, a post-game show. We'll pack up. We'll be heading home before 2. Hope we make it.
Oh, yeah.
This one's lifted to right. Kotharia draws a bead, makes the catch, ends the inning on the F9. They do send 6 to the plate. There's 1 hit. Unfortunately, a hit batsman was on already. That hit was a home run. It's 2-0 in the middle of the first. We'll go to a short break.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Prosperity Roofing. Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors is Austin's authority in high-performance roof replacement. We're an Austin-based exterior restoration specialist with over 15 years of experience. We provide residential roof replacement, standing seam metal roofing, and storm damage repair across Central Texas. From helping homeowners navigate the complex insurance claim process to orchestrating full property restorations, including gutters, solar, and insurance claim or siding, we're a true one-stop shop for Austin homeowners. We stay at the forefront in roofing innovation to ensure you receive the best products and the most reliable service in Central Texas. Our Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors roofing team is quick on the ladder, sharp with repairs, and always raising the roof on quality.
Here's another famous baseball quote as we wait to get started in the bottom of the first. Timberwolves coming to the plate. This one's Yogi Berra, one of my favorites. He's the guy who once said, yeah, he can bat from either side. He's amphibious.
Oh, yeah.
He also said, love is the most important thing in the world. But baseball's pretty good, too. Yogi Berra. All right, Cedar Park going to the bottom of the first, down 2-0 already. They'll lead off with a DH. Matt Galindo. The PA guy here was calling him Mark. But, that's okay. I called Hudson Hunter more than one time.
Yeah, I think Hunter is not on the roster today.
Hunter's not on the roster today. Never is.
Never is.
Anyway, batting third, shortstop, Dom Naylor. Dom getting the start at short, showing his athleticism. Then we'll have first baseman Evan Daly. Batting fifth, third baseman Carter Frith. Catcher is sixth, Brandon Washburn. Batting seventh at second base, Parker Green. Batting eighth, right fielder Kyan Kotharia. And batting ninth, left fielder Grant Rogers. Parker Green got a few starts last year at second base, so he's not a new face at all, not inexperienced. That's the thing that really gets me the most about this team. Yeah, we got some non-starting pitching woes, but the experience coming back at every place on the field when you look position by position.
Yeah, it's just that's what you can tell about a top quality program is getting guys in early to get that experience, to just develop them for the tough district race. And I don't know, have you noticed on warm-up pitches, they always do that little glove thing? They
yeah, that's how they're telling the catcher what kind of pitch they're going to throw. Something with motion on it or fastball, straight.
Okay.
If you see the glove crooked, it's something's going to bend.
Okay.
Yep.
The more you know.
Well, you didn't play high school baseball or anything, so that's not something you would have picked up on.
That's right.
Forgiven. First pitch is swinging foul, maybe fair, barely. Nope. Go out of play. Oh, just barely. Somebody probably should have caught that, but look at the shadows of those guys and where that ball is. You're looking up right into the sun.
Yeah, the catcher tried to use his mitt to give him some shade to find it. Couldn't track it at the last second.
So Matt Galindo with a very tall strike one. That was up there a while. Camacho on deck, Naylor in the hole.
Pause.
0-1 to Matt Galindo.
That looked like it was good.
Well, it did to me, too. I'll take the ball call. Guarantee you he'll call pitchers farther outside than that strikes today. There's a line drive.
Yep.
Pulled it up the right field line.
There you
Into
go.
the wall, rounding first, headed to second. Making him plenty of time, passing second, but he's going to go back.
Go get back. Oh.
Matt Galindo thought hard about third. Coach Huffman sent him back to the bag. Lead off double to right for Matt Galindo.
Way to get things started. Put it in that corner. And I thought he was going to have an opportunity, but good base running.
Smart.
Yeah. Yep. Let's just get this thing rolling.
I like to run aggressively when I'm ahead and non-aggressively when I'm behind. This is kind of my personal tactical inclination. Center fielder Cooper Camacho, left-handed hitter. With no outs, Galindo in scoring position at second. So the tying runs at the plate here in the bottom of the first. Lines it foul, out of play, left side, 0-1 to Cooper Camacho. Cooper Camacho. Cooper Macho Camacho. They could turn and throw. Closer than I thought it was going to be, actually. Galindo getting back. And let's see, that's one for them. Remember, if you didn't hear yesterday, one of the many stats I tracked down probably 6 or 7 years ago now, maybe a little more, high school stat in baseball in America. Every 7th throw to a base at a runner by a pitcher is thrown away. We track it, and it's true. Fouled back to the net. That's why we keep track of how many they've thrown. 0-2 to Macho Camacho. I wonder if he would like that nickname. We'll have to ask him before we keep using it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely get with Suna on putting that in Jazzler, the Macho Man.
Yeah.
Macho Man.
Outside with that thing, the changeup. 1-2.
Good patience on that. Loaded up like he was going to gear up, but held back. Smart play.
One, two coming from Victor Garcia. Swung on, lifted, shallow left.
Yeah, that might have had a chance at...
Not shallow enough.
It might have had a chance at dropping if it didn't have that wind behind it.
Right, I was going to say the same thing. I think that was going to drop in front of him if not for the wind. So one down. Galindo's still at second. I heard the guy next to us yesterday say Gallindo, which would be a Hispanic pronunciation of that. But, well, we've kind of anglicized it around Cedar Park. Don Mailer, shortstop. One out. Galindo still at second base. I had a classmate of mine in high school whose name was Galindo. Said it the same way. Swing and a miss for Dom. That one was a little off speed and close to his body. 0-1. All three Cedar Park hitters have started out 0-1. That one catches the outside edge 0-2. Dom has what I would call an aggressive stance. I mean, it just looks like he's ready to unwind that thing quickly and explode. Inside. Checked his swing. 1-2 is inside and low. Catcher had to trap it against the faux dirt.
You know, talking with some of the guys at breakfast this morning, they said this turf is really hard compared to others.
It's a little older. It's been here the entire time I've been doing games, so it's about 6 years at least. That's if it was new then.
That has
that
a chance.
One's up in the air. It could be. It might be.
It's gone!
It is. Dom Naylor. Told you he had an explosive stance. Ties the game. 2-run homer to the exact same spot that Jordan Vargas had.
Yeah, that was a beautiful, I mean, just the way he turned on that. A lot of power, sent it to the moon. And that's a long run for one of these youngsters to go get.
Yeah, into the cheap seats. They're so cheap, nobody paid anything for them.
Well, that's the first home run for us in the tournament.
In the tournament, yeah.
But that was one big swing of the bat, and we're tied up.
So here we are, brand new baseball game.
And sorry I got on your home run call.
No problem. No problem at all. We are just like they were after their home run cleaned it off at the cleanup hitter. First baseman Evan Daly. Looked good, was good, 0-1. Still, all four of our batters start out 0-1. 3 of their 6 did. Now remember that, wind from the southeast at Cabinets Field, and you might be in for a joyride. That one misses 1-1. Well, Josh, I hate to spoil you. Our first action here, 2-1 now. You know, with all these great accommodations for us, we're going to be outside at card tables in a lot of these district games.
Really?
Yeah. None of the press boxes are big enough to handle us, except the one down at Lehman that you and I were in the playoffs. 2-2 now with that foul ball.
That was a nice field, too.
Yeah, that's very nice.
I mean, there's something different, though, about setting up outside amongst the people.
I like doing it at our field, being out with the crowd. Way outside with that one. Full count now to Evan Daly. Let's put Daly on for Carter Frith, who was our offensive player of the game.
Anderson?
Yeah. Swung on, and that's taken to center, but it looks like he's drawing a beat on it. He can't get it. It was in front of him. He had to dive to get it. Bounced right in front of him and bounced off his glove, so a single to center.
It looked like the wind might have just died in that moment.
Yeah, could have.
Lost it at the last second, but keeps the inning alive. Only one out.
Sure does. And, you know, it also means that 3 of our first 4 hitters have hits, 2 of them extra base hits. That's a good sign since we ended up with only 2 hits in the loss yesterday 24 hours ago. One of those is an infield single.
I mean, you're talking Game 5. The pitching bullpen, probably thin.
Called first strike on Carter Frith.
But the starter, you know, that win on day 1 probably can go now.
Yeah. Carter was a big part of the offensive explosion against Anderson. We were in trouble earlier half of that game. Exploded in the second half for a fairly large margin win.
Yeah, talking with Connor this morning, and getting pronunciation over to the announcer's booth, but I was like, what was it like to hit that ground rule double at that ballpark? And he loved it.
That one is laced foul up the third base line, 1-2.
And I've been to a bunch of facilities in high school that they're top notch, but 7 schools will share it.
Yeah.
Like the Berry Center. That's insane. But to have your own logo, it's yours.
It's special.
Haven't seen anything like that.
I wouldn't want LISD to build even a nice palace like this that we all shared. I like having Matt Ariano Park, J. Sevier Field on campus like that. A throw over to first. Evan Daly dives back in successfully. That's their second throw to a baseman, or to a base runner. 1-2 the count to Carter Frith. 1 out, 2-2 tie. Runner at first. Swung on, taken to center. Is that going to drop 2? No. That one he's played well. Jordan Vargas, the guy who hit the home run, playing center field for them.
Yeah, a little redemption from the last one.
So 2 down. Daly still at first. 6 hitter is catcher Brandon Washburn.
Done a great job behind the plate catching this tournament. He's been active, too, in the batter's box.
I like the job both of our catchers have done. Joe Garcia's played well when he's been in there, too. I really like it. Nothing wrong with having two good catchers.
Is that something that, like in the district race, I mean, only 2 games a week, do they rotate?
Well, they probably won't unless both of them are really good hitters and they want to get more bats going and that sort of thing. They'll probably decide on somebody who really is the starter.
And both of them stating a case why they should.
By that, we probably should check the roster and see if one's a senior and one's not. They would start the senior, and the other guy would have his time coming. Good to talk to the Washburns, too. They were at our end of the table we were at Brewster's the other night. Found out they were Kansas folks, just like me. Got a daughter who went to Cedar Park, who's in the band at KU in Lawrence. He is from El Dorado, which everyone in Texas would call El Dorado, but in Kansas, we call it El Dorado. Just northeast of Wichita, probably 35 miles, 40 miles.
Runner goes. Safe.
Throw is in time, but, you know, that was a mistake on the second baseman. I played second base. You don't ever come up off the bag where you can't make a tag to catch it. You stay back and let that ball get to you so you can put the glove down on him. So that's his problem. He should have stayed back. But, yeah, stolen base for Evan Daly. Well, they're saying 3-0 on the scoreboard. I had 2-1. We'll see. Here's a strike. I have 2-2.
Let's see if he'll...
They have 3-1. There are 2 outs. We're both right on that. Well, it'd be great to get Daly in from scoring position out at second. Washburn fouls it to the right side, out of play.
Now full count.
Well, I still have 2-2. It's an extra ball that I think they have. I think they marked up something he called a strike as a ball. A commentary on how far probably it was out of the strike zone.
Yeah.
Foul to the net again. I still have 2-2. We'll see if the next ball call he runs to first, I was wrong. And I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, and I think a little umpiring trick. If you have your clicker down there, if you notice it's off, definitely show the fans.
You're right, you should. Hold some fingers up. Inside. I was wrong. Yay. I was hoping I was wrong. So I'll say it was a 3-2 pitch that he walked on. First walk issued. Parker Green to the plate in the 7 hole. Second baseman for number dos. Running, of course, for the catcher, as is the custom in high school baseball, and I didn't catch the number. He didn't turn around. See if you can catch that number, Josh. We'll know who the runner is at first.
Okay.
Parker Green at the plate, 2 outs, first and second. Swing and a miss.
I believe we got 19?
I don't have a 19. Is it? Well,
or
it be
13.
13. Tanner Richardson. Could well be Tanner. Second pitch is inside and low to Parker Green, 1-1. So we believe Tanner Richardson at first. We know it's Evan Daly at second. 2 runs are in and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Another seemingly long inning here in Corpus. Had a few of them. High and outside. 2-1 to Parker Green. I've always liked that name too. It sounds like the civilian name of a superhero in disguise.
Yes.
You know,
somebody that
Gargantua Man.
Somebody
the mild-mannered Parker Green.
Yeah, he could sell you an insurance claim and then fight crime at night.
Yeah. On the ground between short and third, they're sending him home. Around third he comes. The throw's coming in, not in time and off the line. 3-2 lead for the Timberwolves.
And Daly, when he was rounding third, kind of hesitated. He was getting the call to go home from head coach, but got there in time. Big leading run right there.
So an RBI single for Green. He's at first. It pushes Washburn's runner Tanner Richardson to second. scores Evan Daly from second. It's 3-2 Timberwolves. And that's an honest score on the scoreboard today. Here's Cothan. Here's Cotharia. Cayenne takes one up the line at right. One run will score. They'll hold the other guy at third. Runners at the corners. Another run in. That was Washburn's runner, Tanner Richardson. It's 4-2 Timberwolves. Parker Green, first to third on the play. Cotharia with a single to right is at first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in the first 8 batters. Grant Rogers, 9-hitter. We batted around in the first. Left fielder for number 31. He is stepping to the plate.
We've got 22 people watching this stream right now, and I've got 2 likes. We need to bump up the likes, everybody. Like the stream.
I'll tell you something I like. Swing and a miss there, 0-1.
That's not what you like.
I like the fact that here we are, a double, a fly out to deep outfield, a homer, a single, a line out to the outfield, a walk and a run, a single, and there's no Hudson Cuevas in the lineup.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the rest of the team stepping up.
You know, I think it was the Brenham game. I don't think we had anything more than a single for forever.
Yeah.
So, seeing some power today.
That was a called strike 2 on Rogers. Runners to corners, 2 outs. They are a strike away from being able to go sit down, and there it is, a called strike 3 on Rogers. He sits down. First strikeout of the game for Victor Garcia, but he gave up 5 hits, 4 runs rather. I didn't update my thing there. And Cedar Park, through the first, has a 4-2 lead.
I'll cut to a commercial. All right, we'll be right back.
Welcome to Taco Palenque, where the magic happens at this very moment. And especially for you. We know fresh food simply tastes better. That's why we start cooking your meal at the exact moment you place your order. For us, your order is not just another number. It's as unique and special as you are. Enjoy your meal. Taco Palenque, food in real time.
Back to Corpus Christi, the Mira's Bayfront Bash. Day 3, Game 5, 4-2 as we go to the top of the second. The 2-run blast that was by Dominic Naylor.
Got a couple more quotes from me from Yogi Berra, Yankee catcher, later manager there. Baseball's 90% mental, and the other half is physical. Little League baseball is a very good thing because it keeps the parents off the streets.
That's a good one.
And if I didn't make it in baseball, I wouldn't have made it working. I don't like to work.
That just blows my mind. You think back to, I mean, not even that long ago in retrospect. I guess I'm just old. I mean, just thinking about guys working in the off season.
Yeah, yeah.
Wild.
7, 8, 9 doing the order here for the Stevens Falcons, now trailing 2-4 to Cedar Park. Here's the second baseman, Caleb Revilla, leading off. They'll also have Aiden Castillo and Josh Hernandez. Stevens throws strike 1. Again, David Stevens on the mound. Set the defense behind him from third across to first is Carter Frith. Dom Naylor at short, Parker Green, and then Evan Daly. Second one's low and away, 1-1. And the outfield across left to right, Grant Rogers, Cooper Camacho, Cayenne Cotharia. That has been a good-looking defense in every game in this tournament.
Yeah.
I guess you should knock on wood. I'll condemn them to 3 errors by saying that, but there's a called strike 2. And that's my favorite part of baseball. They could have DH'd for me. Batting, okay, I'll do that if you need me to. I love to scoop them up and gun them down.
Yeah.
That was baseball to me.
I was a second baseman as well, and I played on those LCP fields. No turf back in our day, and I caught one of the nastiest weird hops, just gushing blood nose.
We laugh now.
Oh, yeah.
Mamas are running out on the field screaming. That one's high, 2-2 to Caleb Revilla.
I think that's why I wasn't a good baseball player. I was the kid. I'm crying after a strikeout. Not proud of it, but I didn't really have. I wasn't good with the short-term memory. I would hold on to it.
Stew on the strikeout.
Oh yeah.
Even if you had 3 triples, the other at bats.
Right.
Oh, off the glove of the third baseman, an error, E5 there, and that will let their leadoff hitter Revilla live at first.
And Connor,
that's it. I just said how great our defense was. And we make an error 1 pitch later.
Yeah.
I need to learn to shut up.
He timed it right on trying to get the glove on it, but I watched him as he was reaching for it. He kind of looked away. Needs to keep his eye on the ball right there into the mitt.
All right, first baseman Aidan Castillo shows bunt. Bunts at it, but misses it. It's a foul. 0-1. He's the 8th batter in the order for the Falcons. Shortstop Josh Hernandez is next before we go back to the top of the order. Shows bunt again. Frith coming in from third, pulls his bat back, takes it for a called ball 1.
I know a Josh Hernandez that played at Vista Ridge back in 2011. He was one of those crazy guys that did the bike ride from Austin to Alaska.
Oh, my goodness. I've heard of the Houston to Austin one for MS. A couple of my friends did, but not me.
Yeah.
High and in, 2-1. That is too much work for me. Did it in 2 days. They spend the night like in Brenham or something.
Wow.
Eat barbecue, have a festival there together.
I'll watch sports instead.
You know, when I'm younger and in shape, which is going to have to be like before 30.
Yeah.
That one's outside, 3-1. Man, I was playing all the time. I go play tennis with my wife. I go play a pickup basketball game at IBM, who had the best outdoor courts in the city. Get great games there. Play 3 of those. Then go out to the lake and go water skiing that afternoon. In the air to Kotharian right, makes the catch. Gets it back in, 1 down. He was kind of having to look into the sun a little bit to make that catch, too, as he's running to his left towards where the sun is. So that's a pretty good play that doesn't look all that outstanding, but until you know what's going on, from Kyan Kotharia. So here's Josh Hernandez, the shortstop for the Stevens Falcons.
Beautiful breaking ball in for strike 1.
And
Are they called it a ball? I think the scoreboard's wrong.
Oh, okay, we'll see. Do you see him with the finger out for a strike?
No.
May have been a ball.
We will check. It looked good.
Josh noticed that the Stevens Falcons logo is the same as the Atlanta Falcons, which is a good one.
Well, that was a ball. Scoreboard says 2-0. I got 1-1.
Okay, we'll see. Could be like the last time. We were wrong last time to our advantage. We'd have to be right for it to be to our advantage here. There's a strike.
Come on, give me a sign. Give me a count sign.
Yeah, Ump needs to hold fingers up. Well, which means maybe it's right. Because I think you're right. They're kind of trained to put those fingers up to correct it if they see that it's wrong out there. Of course, you may not have seen it.
Outside ball.
Well, we got 2-2. Board has 3-1. Part of this also is the inaccuracy of the ball and strike calls.
Yeah.
Clear strikes are called balls. Clear balls are called strikes. That's way outside. Then he calls a strike. Oh, my God. Thank you.
That's a what? I mean, it's just surprising, but it is to our advantage.
Yeah. That was a good foot outside.
Yeah.
You can see it on your camera. 3-2, full count. 1 out, runner at first. Josh Hernandez, a shortstop, 9-hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. He fanned him, 2 down. You know, he pulled the string on that one. That one really kind of came at a batter-fooling speed. His swing was almost done before the ball came across the plate. So 2 outs. First strikeout for David Stevens. Top of the order with Aaron Sanchez, right fielder, quickly down 0-2 on 2 pretty pitches to start the game. They got plunked in the left hip. Got on anyway. He was the runner on board when they hit their homer. Yeah, I was about to say you better call that one a strike. He waited a minute and then did. That's one of those that starts high and at your shoulder and curves right back down and in over the middle of the plate. Beautiful pitch by Stevens. That's the kind I couldn't hit. Sanchez calls time and steps out. Well, folks, Josh and I found out that after the game last night, we went to the wrong Whataburger.
Yeah.
We went to one over here on Saratoga. Liner, one hopper to second, picks it up, throws him out. Inning is over, almost 1-2-3. There's an E5 to start it. Then it was 1-2-3. That one on a 4-3 play. No runs, no hits, no one error. One man left aboard. We're through 1.5. Still up 4-2.
Austin National Financial Services helps simplify the seemingly complex nature of financial planning. We offer individualized financial planning and wealth management services. We help individuals, entrepreneurs, and trusts gain clarity in planning their future and keeping their finances in check. Our teams work together to provide financial planning, investment recommendations, and portfolio management services. At Austin National Financial Services, our clients are treated like family. And you'll feel the same way when you meet our committed team of close-knit professionals who deliver the financial advisory you deserve. Maybe I should give them a call.
Yeah. Another quote. Hank Aaron with this one. It took me 17 years to get 3,000 hits in baseball. It only took one afternoon on the golf course.
That's a good one.
Would be me, too. So I was telling you, Josh and I went to the wrong Whataburger last night because just about 2 miles north of us is Whataburger in downtown. At the same time was the President of the United States. Chuckling with the crowd there, buying Whata meals for everybody present. He was offered to go back and do some fries for Whataburger, and he said he couldn't because he signed an exclusive agreement with McDonald's when he worked for them.
I wanted to cook.
Hilarious.
I wanted to cook the fries. They're the best fries.
Yeah, no, they say nobody cooks them better.
Yeah, Brad and I are really workshopping our Trump impressions.
The most entertaining president we've had in a long time. Heck yeah, I'd invite him to one of my parties. He'd be the life of it. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second now, top of the order. We batted around in the first. So here's Galindo again. Camacho on deck, Naylor in the hole.
But it's
Galindo doubled and scored on Naylor's homer. That one goes a little off. 1-0. Oh, still calling him Mark. I should tell him between innings it's Mac.
Yeah, I think it's fun trying to decipher the lineups that are handwritten.
Yeah.
Shout out to the teams that have the roster printed below.
You know, over 18 years of doing this sort of thing, I've gotten good at figuring out pronunciations. But yeah, you got to be able to read it. Fouled, left side, chasing it. Not going to be out of play over the Cedar Park dugout. 2-1 to Mac Galindo. Most people have gathered under the big porch here, in the shade behind home, but there are some people, a third base, first base side out in the sunlight. Not sure why. Bouncer, first baseman grabs it. He'll toss it to the pitcher covering for the out. That's Adam Castillo to Victor Garcia on a 3-1 to put down Mac Galindo. One away, nobody on for Cooper Camacho.
Coop.
Macho Camacho. Flight out to left, pushed it out there last time up. Five hits and 9 batters.
That one inside, ball one.
For Cedar Park in the first. 1-0 to Camacho. Cooper's done a great job out in center for us. Swung on, taken over the head of the shortstop and lands in short left. For a one-out single for Cooper Camacho.
Nice little bloop.
6th hit of the game already, and that's only the 11th batter. Goodness gracious. We're batting over 500 as a team.
The bloop by Coop.
The bloop by Coop. It's a Cooper blooper. We need more of those. 3-hitter, shortstop Dom Naylor, 1-for-1 with a 2-run jack to left the first time.
Just give him another one right over the plate.
Don't wait till the wind's blowing harder. Do it now. Third throw over to first.
Something about baseball venue and you see palm trees. It's kind of cool.
Works.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see myself living here.
Yeah.
Small,
Of
big town.
other, big cities, metro areas in Texas, this would be the one I would probably choose if they told me to leave where I am. Oh, a check swing. Pitcher's going to field it on the first base side. Toss it over to first. So work, again, like a sacrifice bunt, except Naylor gets charged with it on his batting average.
Let's not do it. Let's just pretend that we saw a bunt attempt.
Yeah, put that down there. So 2 down. Evan Daly, cleanup hitter. Got something to clean up this time.
He got all the way around for a score.
Yeah, single, solo base, scored. On the RBI by the mild-mannered Parker Green. Look at that blooper. 1-0 to Evan Daly. Holding down at the fort at first for most of the innings in this tournament. Outside.
Oh.
For strike one.
Outside for strike one.
Looked a little low, too. I know his knees don't come out just above his ankles like that. Okay, we're right where we should be because that was a strike that he called a ball. It's happened a lot in this tournament. Much better pitch than the one he called a ball a second ago. 2-1 right where we should be for Evan Daly. Lifted foul, right field line, 2-2. They're one strike away from getting out of the second with no damage done. Daly's only the 4th batter sent to the plate. We got a hit. Camacho, he's still out there at second. Always hate leaving runners in scoring position. That was the bane of the team last year, I would say. In an 11-17 year, we must have left 7, 8, 9 people in scoring position almost every game. And a called strike 3, and Daly sits down. So, a single sandwiched in between 3 outs. He was left at second through 2 complete as 4-2 Timberwolves. Josh?
Yeah, UPAC We Plan offers you a collaborative, engaging team of professional travel advisors who seek to handle every detail, even the ones you don't realize you need, so that you can create unforgettable memories with your family. Every travel advisor on their team has earned the designation of Signature Travel Expert. They're continuously growing in their expertise and in their relationships with travel partners to provide clients with exceptional service. That's UPAC We Plan. On the web at upacweplan.com or call 512-895-2920.
All right, this is a quote from baseball collector Zach Hempel. He's a guy who's got hundreds of thousands of dollars of collections in his house. He goes, the next time someone whines that baseball doesn't have enough action, you can do 2 things. First, explain all the planning, strategizing, calculating, and deception that take place between every pitch. And then quote Hall of Fame announcer Red Barber. Baseball's dull only to dull minds.
There you go. I mean, there's a difference in being at the ballpark, for sure. But I think once you really understand, like how you broke down the stats, how you stat the game, keeping a scorecard, there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, you can't really judge the quality of the game you're seeing without doing this.
Yeah.
If I really want to be serious about watching a baseball game at home on TV, I break out a pad and do this. Because they don't track it very well for you, the people who are announcing.
Right.
Not as well as we do for you.
Got some action next week, non-district, and we'll be out there on Friday against Hutto. We'll be testing the new camera angle from first base, providing some...
That's going to be exciting.
It will be exciting. Just a little bit more on an already great broadcast. Excited to be out there for that game.
So going to the top of the third with a 4-2 lead. They're at 2-3-4 in the lineup. Their home run hitter, Vargas, will be the second hitter. Really nobody else has done anything. That's their only hit of the game. One guy had a walk, one guy had a hit batsman. That's it. So got to get through him. But first, left fielder Michael Hernandez grounded out to Parker Green at second. First time up. He will lead off the top of the third.
Start time was 11:02.
Yes.
Just over an hour of gameplay.
So, yeah, it is going a little slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
High school game is usually done well within 2 hours, and we're only just now starting the third, an hour in. That's 15 minutes per team at bat. That's a little higher than usual. That's called strike one. 1-1 to Michael Hernandez. There's a good pitch. 1-2.
Little regret, though, from the stay at the embassy. Didn't jump in the pool.
I got in one time for only about 10 minutes just to say I did. Gets to the catcher. 2-2.
Normally not a breakfast guy. I think I might get back on the breakfast game.
Yeah, I normally aren't either until I do this because it's hard to turn down a free breakfast.
Oh. It was exceptional.
Quality at Embassy Suites is not bad for breakfast either. This breakfast is hard to screw up and not do good. This one is taken to center, over to his right, and underneath it, making the catch, Cooper Camacho. One down. Once again, tell Josh who you are, where you're watching from, and if you got a special fan, like, is the Camacho family out there watching that catch by Cooper right there? Tell us about it.
It's just fun. We do it in football every year. And
give him the handle again.
Yeah, at Willard DeVos, or send me an email, willarddevos3@outlook.com. But we have the Trey Hill fan club.
Yeah.
Always tuning in from Vermont.
Right.
And then we can't forget the General, Bennett Patton.
I still get a couple messages now and then from the Josh Cameron family, who's now,
oh, yeah,
maybe headed to the NFL. 0-1 to Vargas. Not a pretty good pitch, but you could argue about that one. 1-1.
You got one Cedar Park athlete going out of Baylor. Got one coming in with Jaheim Porter.
Yeah. I was so excited to hear that he's going to Baylor.
Jaheim. I messed that up again.
Jaheim. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Jordan Vargas. He was swinging to give the first one he parked in the left field bleachers some company, but missed the ball. I never hit a home run. Well, not a meaningful one, for like the high school team.
I've had a few inside the parkies.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Good guy to get. The Triple G.
And good pitch right there. Well in front of that pitch.
Second strikeout of the day for David Stevens. Matt Diaz to the plate as the 4-hitter. Third baseman ground out to his counterpart third baseman the first time up. With 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the third. Low, but over the plate.
I thought that was a strike.
I think it was a little low. I could be convinced that was low.
How low can you go?
How low can you go is the question.
Maybe not a question to ask our broadcast crew.
Down and in, I think, on that one. 2-0. Jaden Gonzalez is next, the designated hitter, if Matt Diaz gets aboard.
Yeah, the Taj Mahal Stadium. What school is that again? GP? I forget the name of it, but press box is nice. No bathrooms. And that's where I was faced with, I need to start working out.
And the press box doesn't need a bathroom. Few of them have them in baseball, but the stairs to get up there are precipitous. They needed an elevator. Then we wouldn't gripe about the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now 3-0, the count runs to Matt Diaz. Steven's thinking about, okay, I need to throw me a strike here. There's 2 outs, nobody on. Don't put somebody on. There you go.
What?
Oh, my God, he walks him on strike 1. Wow. That was a perfect pitch. I was surprised that he was going to, when he wasn't swinging, I was thinking, I'm surprised not swinging at that. He's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was right down the pipe.
It was. Second walk charged to Stevens, but we know he's only really had one. Kind of like last night's score.
Yeah.
Jaden Gonzalez, the DH, he walked last time up. He's the other walk. Or I should say the only walk. High and in. Did he call it a strike?
Yeah.
I guess not. 1-0. Two outs, one on. Matt Diaz at first with a 2-out walk. Stevens to the plate, high and out. Well, now officially he's thrown 6 balls in a row. Wonder if Ben is worried at all. He generally has thrown pretty well. More pitches per batter than I think you'd prefer. Threw 36 coming into this inning, only 2 innings of work. 19 strikes, 17 balls, so nowhere near the 2-to-1 ratio you want, strike to balls. Ooh, fouled this off the umpire's mask. That's got to be painful, even though, you know, it's not as painful as if you didn't have a mask. Got to kind of jar your head a little bit.
Make sure he's awake.
2 on the count.
Maybe that'll make his strike zone more consistent.
And I was never a catcher, so I never wore a mask there, but I was an umpire, Pony League ball for 1 year. I took 2 off the mask, and it's loud.
Yep.
And it's kind of startling. Wasn't painful. Mask does do that. It was jarring, loud, startling. Wouldn't say painful. This one's lifted foul territory. First baseman, wow,
nice.
Fighting the sun and made the catch. Evan Daly.
Yeah, great.
Again, a play that really takes skill and determination and stick-to-itiveness that doesn't look like it when you're just watching it. All right, we're through 2.5, 4-2 lead intact. What you got, Josh?
A really good sponsor with a very clever name, A Crate Escape. From nail grinding to full-service grooming, A Crate Escape offers the best pet grooming services in Central Texas. Grooming a dog beautifully isn't about handling a clipper or scissors well. It's about trust. Their groomers take the time to build trust in their clients. That trust allows the dog to relax on the grooming table and provides the groomer the opportunity to do the best job possible. A Crate Escape in Round Rock on the I-35 frontage road just north of US 79. Go to acrateescape.com or call 512-831-7088.
All right, when you're looking at pitch counts for our man, David Stevens, here's the total of pitches he's thrown in each inning through 3 innings.
Okay.
17, 17, 17.
Consistent.
That's consistency. That's right. His strike to ball ratio is pretty good because of those 51 total pitches, only 16 of them are balls.
Yeah, and he's got a good defense playing behind him.
35 strikes. So we are through 2.5 innings, still up by 2, 4-2. That last one, I forgot to do the line at the end of it before I sent it off to Josh, but there were no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left aboard. We go to the bottom of the third now. We are at 5, 6, 7 in the order for the Cedar Park Timberwolves. I think you've heard of them. They're pretty good. I just noticed, I think the umpire took his mask off. It's like he's got a small little American flag folded over his scalp as the to absorb the sweat and heat.
Gotta have the bandana.
Kind of neat. So we're at 5, 6, and 7. Carter Frith, Brandon Washburn, and Parker Green. Here is Frith. 3 hits in the game yesterday, but lined out sharply, but it was right at the center fielder. First one misses. Well, I think it misses. What did they do?
They called it a ball.
Okay, thank you. Now, see, that's another thing I hate about umpires, are that inconsistent. You got to kind of wait for them. That's a strike. Catches the inside edge. 1-1. Carter Frith. The slip-up I make on his name now is I often want to look down and say Colin instead of Carter. Hey, over second base and drops in short center for a single. 4th hit in the last couple of games for Carter Frith.
Get some runs here in the bottom of the third.
7th hit of the day already for Cedar Park. It's only the 14th batter. We're still batting 500
Yeah.
for the game. Brandon Washburn walked and scored. Well, his runner was Tanner Richardson. He scored. Tanner will probably run for him again if he gets aboard. But we know from the speed he's shown in left and running on the bases as a batting left fielder. Oh, I think they got him.
You got caught.
Got him leaning the wrong way, and Frith is down.
How many pickoff attempts is that?
That is the 4th, and it is successful. Washburn still waiting for his first pitch. As I was saying, when he's playing left field and running the bases as a batting left fielder, you could see he had speed. So they're not subbing out for him as a speed issue. They're subbing out because catcher's knees take a lot of pounding in a game.
Yeah.
And you just kind of want to give them a little bit of rest.
That's what was really impressive at the majors this year. The catcher for the Seattle Mariners was like the home run leader for a good portion of the season and has an all-time nickname, the Big Dumper.
I'd have to give that nickname to my brother. Well, it's interesting that the umps talked about this. He was clearly out. And remember, we were talking at the table, I think it was last night. I was being talked into trying to be a baseball umpire by my brother-in-law, who was one. Went to a convention that they hold annually in San Antonio, and they had a presentation on what umpires think is the call they miss the most, and it's that one. Swung on, fouled in the plate area to Washburn 0-1. Trying to throw and pick somebody off a base from a pitcher is the one that they missed the most, and he starts throwing this long film strip up, and he'll play a throw over, and there's a play and a tag, and he says, "What do you think this is?" And everybody unanimous says, "Oh, he's out." Nope, they called him safe. Or, "Oh, he's safe." Nope, they called him out for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Blown calls of throws to first. I don't think that was. I think he had him.
And I think yesterday, too, with the kind of inconsistencies throughout the game, it's just tournament play. So not only, pitching is at a premium, but also there's a lot of just two umpires. It's not – you need that third guy.
Yeah, it makes it a little better. Better angles. And if there's a disagreement, it can be, an outvoting can solve that 2-1. Meanwhile, 2-1. It's a count to Brandon Washburn. Oh, that was nice. Didn't call it a strike. 3-1. Some Stevens fans showing up late here. I guess it took longer to get here from San Antonio than I thought. Outside ball 4. Washburn's aboard. They'll probably run Richardson for him like they did on his last walk.
Yep, he's coming out.
Yeah, here comes Tanner.
I mean, might need to start thinking about going to a pitching change if there's someone that's able to.
All right, Parker Green. RBI single to the left side and was stranded at third.
Hour and a half of gameplay. Only 20 minutes left.
Gosh. And we're only in the third inning.
Right.
In a fairly low-scoring game. That's because I look at this, almost every batter's going 6 or 7 pitches.
And, no pitching changes.
Yeah. Haven't been a lot of timeouts or anything.
That was a good pitch.
Wow. It was, but they called it a ball. Thank you very much. Worked to our advantage. This is only our third at-bat, and we're pushing up, on the downhill side towards a 2-hour time limit, or hour 55.
Hey, got a shout out.
Another throw over. And they got him, too.
Coach goes.
Guy's got a good move, I suppose.
Coach puts his hands on his knees and looks down. I know that's frustrating.
That's their only outs of the inning, 2 pickoffs the guys have got on first. So, offensively, in one regard, we're okay. A single and a walk, our 2 batters this inning.
Low-hanging fruit shout out to my dad back in Cedar Park.
Ah, hey.
Said we sound great.
Great. Thanks for listening or watching. This one's to deep right center. Left fielder Vargas comes over, makes the catch. So a weird-looking offensive inning. 3 up, 3 down the hard way, as we say.
Yeah.
And Cedar Park is away with no damage inflicted here in the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left aboard.
Well, DBAT baseball and softball academies are a cut above the rest. They're all about baseball, softball, training, and more. Their indoor 32,000 square foot climate-controlled facility lets you work out regardless of the weather. No more excuses. There are 5 pitching machines, 15 rentable cages, and each of their professional instructors can cater to all skill levels and all ages as young as 5. At DBAT Cedar Park, they have a passion for baseball and softball. Go check them out at dbatcedarpark.com or visit them at 12617 Ridgeline Boulevard or call them at 512-540-3228.
Here's our next quote from Kansas City Star writer Bill Vaughn. It is the life-affirming genius of baseball that the short can pummel the tall, the rotund can make fools of the sleek, and no matter how far down you find yourself in the bottom of the ninth, there's always that chance to pull out a miracle. Love that. Let me give one more because I love this one too. This is Major League pitcher Jim Bouton. A ball player spends a good piece of his life gripping a baseball, and in the end, it turns out that it was the other way around all the time.
Got a pitching change for you. Jackson Kane.
Jackson Kane. What number is
Number
Jackson?
12.
12. On and release of David Stevens. Actually pitched pretty well. He was one swing away from a shutout when he left.
Oh, I'm seeing Chris Cuevas right now doing the dance with the song out there. Love that.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Jackson Kane warming up. Again, we don't have pitching numbers we can give you for stats because we don't start collecting that data till district starts. So.
Oh, this song is getting the Cedar Park fans moving. Again, I'll go with the baseball quote from the Via the Tee.
Oh?
A day at the ballpark is a good day.
Yeah, any day at the ballpark. Here's the pitch counts. 3 complete for both pitchers. For our guy, and that's David Stevens, 3 innings. 51 total pitches, 35 strikes, 16 balls. Had 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, gave up 2 runs, just 1 hit, and hit a guy. Got a 1-hitter going.
Jackson Kane, then lead pitcher for Cedar Park.
So they are at 6, 7, 8. Their pitcher, Victor Garcia, 59 pitches, 35 strikes, 24 balls, giving up 7 hits, 4 runs, walked a guy, struck out 2. So pitching statistically, our guys doing better than theirs, and that usually drives outcomes. And yeah, we're up 4-2. So all the numbers are lining up like they should. We're at 6, 7, 8 for them. This is the catcher J.T. Tejada. First pitch misses from our new pitcher Kane. 1-0. Swung on, fouled. Back behind him, 1-1 from Jackson Kane to J.T. Tejada. I keep wanting to say Tejada because I've seen that name so many times, but this is T-E-J-E-D-A, Tejada. Beautiful day out here in the coastal bend. That one's 2-1. You know, Josh, we didn't have worries on our car. I'd say it's early enough in the day we'd go out of the island from here and have our Cajun feast. Wish I could trust my car.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to go car shopping.
Yeah. Sherry's already doing it. We were talking on the phone last night. She found this, that, and the other. Okay.
Cool. Another sport car?
Another sports car. Yeah, Lamborghini. Maserati. One of those Italian cars that ends in an I. That one's outside. 3-1. I have no idea because I haven't thought about it deeply enough to think, okay, do I want like a pickup? Do I want another little commuter sedan like I got? Do I want a crossover? Do I want, what? I haven't even thought about it. So missed leadoff walk, an 88%er. And if you were listening yesterday, explain what that means when we say it. One of those stats we found years ago, high school baseball in America, 88% of the time when the leadoff hitter of an inning gets to base for free, he scores. That happened 2 out of 3 times, only 67% yesterday.
Even if he comes across, though, we still have the lead.
Yes, as long as nobody else does. We're at the 7th spot in their order. Stevens Falcons. You don't see a lot of Falcons mascots in high school. I like that one, too.
I can't think of another one off the top of my head.
This is the second baseman, Caleb Revilla. R-E-V-I-L-L-A. He was the one that grounded to third but got on with an error. First pitch is a strike. 0-1.
Put something on the turf. Roll a pair.
Jackson Kane on the mound. In a broadcast that I've done, I've never seen him pitch, so it's the first one for me. This one is lined in between first and second to Kotharia, and it gets by him. The runner's going to go to third. Kotharia chases it, gets it back in, no farther, but each runner moves up on the error by Kotharia. I should have never said nothing about our error-free defense.
Yeah.
We've had 2 since I said that.
And at the lead base runner, rounding second, he slowed down going into second. If he had his eyes on his coach, he was telling him to come.
Yeah.
He probably could have gotten home with that bobble.
He's an 88%er, so he's probably going to score. He's at third with no outs. Tying run is at second with no outs for first baseman Aiden Castillo. Maybe we had too quick a hook on David Stevens. He was pitching well. Called strike 1.
First base and second base, they're playing in.
That is Stevens' first hit in over an hour and a half. The home run is their only other hit in the game. Yet they're a swing away from tying it. Ooh, way high and out. 1-1. You ever like to lose in your last game of the tournament? Think about all the bus ride home.
Yeah, make it a fun ride.
But the team has overall played fairly well here, and many phases of the game has played well the entire time. It's the relief pitching is the main issue still we get coming out of here. Hitting and scoring has been good enough. Defense has been good enough. Starting pitching's been good enough.
Kyan came in on the Anderson game in relief, and
yes, he did really well.
And then also Harvey yesterday.
Yeah. What happened? Oh my goodness.
I think it bounced off the catcher.
No, he threw a ball that went 20 feet in the air, 20 feet behind the batter.
Oh, yikes.
Oh my. So that 88%er became an 88%er, and it's a 1-run game. And Revilla moved from second to third. There are still no outs. Count is 2-2. Oh, that should have counted for 3 balls. And that one is also lined on the ground and ties the game into right field. So just like that, Timberwolves in command of a game, and they lose control of it. All 3 batters aboard.
Coach Heim, he calls time.
First 2 scored, a walk and a single. Now another single with an RBI. There, come talk about it. This is not what they hoped to see when they pulled Stevens. Now we got to get the offense back to work to get the lead back. We'll be at 8-9-1 in the order when we come to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th. Getting late on the clock, though, you know.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, so they'll probably play.
Oh, wait. Didn't we start at 11:30?
11:30.
Oh, we're not as far in as we thought. We were fooling ourselves.
We're an hour and 10 minutes.
We might still get the full 7
we'll
innings.
we will.
Here's Josh Hernandez, their shortstop, struck out swinging at a full count pitch in the middle of the 2nd inning, his only previous trip. Shows bunt, pulls a bunt. Oh, my goodness, and it goes through. They're saying it hit him.
Really? Huh.
How did it hit him when he was bunting it, pulled the bat back, and it goes by? Well, I guess we got to believe the umpire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go back to your bread and butter. Put something over the plate. And now,
Top of the order with Aaron Sanchez.
the Willard of Oz Triple Play Pizza Party is on.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll go. He shows bunt. There are no outs. High and outside, 1-0 to Aaron Sanchez. You know, part of the issue in this tournament is I've kept all the score sheets. In every game, you can carve out this one inning that was an utter disaster, like this one's turning into. And before and after that, looked really great.
Yeah.
Yep. This one's going to center.
Great catch.
Makes a sliding catch. You
Oh!
can get a double play if he tags him. Nope, he eluded the tag. A great diving, running catch by Camacho for the out of the batter, but the throwback to Parker Green took him off the bag, and the guy slides in underneath the tag. So we do get the L8 line out for one down, but all the runners survive. That was Aiden Castillo hustling back to second on that play. Here's left fielder Michael Hernandez, grounded to second and flied to center. I'll take either of those again right here. I think Camacho got up and saw, oh my goodness, and he got a little bit of adrenaline overrun on that throw. Pulled him way off the bag to the third base side. Guy just got past it. This one misses outside, 1-0. But that one was well tagged. I thought that was dropping in.
Yeah.
Got to figure out how to keep a couple of things not going your way in the field from turning into a full-fledged 8 or 9 hitter disaster. And that has happened in each game we played so far, except the Anderson game. High and in. These pitches aren't close, so we haven't had to argue with the umpire on anything here. Don't know here in the 5th game in 3 days how many more pitchers Coach Huffman has left to be warming up in the bullpen. Another one high and out. Another 4-pitch walk.
And that'll cue the mound visit. Got a pitching change.
Okay, well that answers that.
I believe that's number 3. And that would be Ian Darcy.
Okay, he was the starter, which does answer the question of depth because he gave up 6 runs in this first inning as a starter. So we'll have to see what happens here. Another roll of the dice.
We can take a quick commercial break if you'd
Let's
like.
Let's do that.
And we'll be right back with Cedar Park Baseball here on the Vype Live Network.
Welcome to Taco Palenque, where the magic happens at this very moment. And especially for you. We know fresh food simply tastes better. That's why we start cooking your meal at the exact moment you place your order. For us, your order is not just another number. It's as unique and special as you are. Enjoy your meal. Taco Palenque, food in real time.
Welcome back to Corpus Christi, the final day of the Mira's Bayfront Bash. Cedar Park taking on San Antonio Stevens Falcons. We're all tied up at 4 as we have a pitching change. Glad you're with us.
Ian Darcy started the first game of the series of the tournament out there at Toloso Midway against Harlingen, but gave up 6 runs in the first innings. We'll see if he's got something different in his arm today. Here's another quote. A man has to have goals. For a day, for a lifetime, and that was mine, to have people say, there goes Ted Williams, the greatest hitter who ever lived. And that was Ted Williams, the greatest hitter who ever lived.
I don't know if the Willard of Oz has any quotes. I think probably the biggest one is, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's great.
Had to say that a time or two in my day.
Yeah, my greatest quote is, my bad. Jordan Vargas. Uh-oh, he hit a home run earlier.
Jordan Vargas batted.
Struck out the other time.
Just need to find a way to get out of the inning. Oh, that was a beautiful pitch.
Yeah, it sure was, and I'm glad the umpire noticed that it was, too. Very important.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Way to go, Ian Darcy.
I mean,
Probably in there saying, Coach, I got it. I can do better. Put me in there.
and it was, an opportunity in the tournament. Give some youngsters an opportunity, and it didn't go his way in game one. But again, it's experience, and started off 0-2 with the ball outside.
That was great inward movement on that ball, but it just started out headed too far outside and stayed outside. But man, it really bent. 1-2 to Jordan Vargas. That went inside with a fastball, 2-2.
Good catch by Washburn.
Oh, that looked pretty good. 3-2. This one's taken infield. Second baseman grabs it, misses him, no play.
And safe at second.
Yeah, he missed the tag. He had to come up so far. He was inside the baseline. Probably should have just charged it and gotten the one out at first. So, bases are juiced. That moves Castillo to third with a go-ahead run. Hernandez is the guy who eluded the tag and is at second. Jordan Vargas is at first on the fielder's choice. That wasn't even a hit. They still only got 3 hits. About to take the lead, and we got 7. Matt Diaz, a third baseman, grounded to third and walked and was stranded. Good pitch, I guess a little too high. Line drive will score 2. Timberwolves trail, and they are in trouble. Castillo scores from third. Josh Hernandez from second. Two RBI single over third base by Matt Diaz. Only the 4th hit of the game, and we're down by 2 runs. The first 4 hitters of this inning have scored. They've batted around now with the DH Jaden Gonzalez, who walked and flied out to first. So he'll probably get a double. Know how trends work. We talked about that earlier, the disaster inning. And here we are. They bat around here. They haven't done anything except that one swing for a homer in the whole rest of the game. They only got 2 other base runners besides that home run until this inning. Neither of those base runners advanced past first. How do you do that? That's the whole coaching question, right? No doubt Coach Huffman sees that trend too. It's a strike, 1-1. But the whole coaching question is, how do you detect that that's coming? How do you avert it, 1 or 2 batters getting on or something to start with, and from turning into something like this? How do you do that? If you can solve that, you're probably one of the major league's greatest managers.
Called it a strike.
Yeah, that works. 1-2 now. There's only 1 out, and this is their 9th batter. We've seen this in every game but the Anderson game, and if they could have just had maybe they give up 1 run or 2 run in these innings that turn into disasters, we'd be playing in the semifinals right now.
Oh, I got him.
Instead, he hits him. Reloads the bases, pushes Diaz to second, Jordan Vargas to third. Bases loaded, still only 1 out. 10th hitter of the inning is the second trip to the plate for catcher J.T. Tejeda, who walked and scored on an error. Tejeda and the next 3 batters have all reached and scored already in this inning, and there's only 1 out. That one is called a strike. 0-1.
dropped something.
Oh, okay. We had a noise in here trying to figure out. Foul back of the screen, 0-2. Promising start. We've had a few at-bats start promisingly in this disastrous inning. And that's baseball. I still love the sport.
It is fun.
And I still love carrying our games, even though we have a disastrous inning now and then. Because for the most part, and this one's on the ground, should be a DP to clean it off. Oh, he pulled him off the tag. Or off the bag, rather, and he couldn't tag him.
And did the flip right there. I might have wanted to see him just tag the base, throw it himself, but still got the out.
Another run scored. That was Vargas. Diaz to third. Gonzalez was the one forced out at short. Tejeda lives on the fielder's choice. And we go to the 11th batter of the inning. But at least there are 2 outs now. Caleb Revilla, second baseman, reached on an E5, singled, advanced on an error, and scored. Second at-bat of the inning. See, once again, a tailor-made double play to get us out. And this time, the defense doesn't get it. They usually always get that play. Called strike one. Another promising start to an at-bat.
I get to make the drive out to Dripping Springs this week to pick up some new equipment for our 2-camera broadcast.
Ah.
Might catch a game with Melvin.
I was about to say, is that coming from Melvin? There's driven into short left center, and another run scores. Diaz from third. RBI single for Caleb Revilla.
7th run of the inning.
Which is the most of any inning this year. And there at least is another hit. 4th hit of the inning, 5th hit of the game. They are still well below our count. And they're beating us. Aiden Castillo flied out to right, RBI single and scored. Flying towards foul territory on the right side, 0-1. Another 0-1 start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 12 batters in this inning have started out 0-1, which is usually a statistic in the pitcher and defense's favor. And yet it's turned into a grenade in a China factory. In the air, back behind first, underneath it making the catch, and the nightmare is over. Evan Daly with the catch. But let's summarize it here. They send 12 to the plate. They score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs. Oh my goodness. Or wait, did they score 7? Did I not mark one? I think maybe I didn't mark run down, because I think they scored 7. Yep, there's the one I didn't mark down. 7 runs. There's a walk, a fielder's choice, a 2 RBI single, a hit batsman, another walk, single, an RBI single, another hit batsman, 2 of those in the inning, another RBI single, and a fielder's choice. And that was our disaster inning of the day. And I think from here on out, it will look good again. We just have to come back now and scratch back the runs ourselves.
While I do this reader, you can do a pitching change, number 7, coming in for San Antonio Stevens. And I'm going to tell you guys about Prestige Animal Wellness. Are you looking for a trusted veterinarian in Round Rock, Texas? At Prestige Animal Wellness, they treat your pets like family, locally family-owned and operated. The clinic is led by Dr. Engel, who has over 24 years of experience, including 12 of those in emergency care. They provide a full range of services, from routine exams to advanced surgeries, all with fair pricing and communication. Prestige Animal Wellness offers same-day appointments and fast emergency care during business hours. Also proud members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, so they adhere to the highest standards in veterinary care, ensuring your pets are in safe and capable hands. Contact them today or schedule your appointment. Go to prestigeanimalwellnesstx.com or call 512-503-0726.
9-4 the score here. Cedar Park comes up trying to recover here. 8-9-1 due in the bottom of the 4th. They played fairly well offensively in this game, but they had that disastrous inning a few minutes ago, put them down by the same score they beat Anderson by. First one's a called strike 1 to Kyan Cartharia. Second one, strike 2. His only other at-bat was a single, stranded at first. Grant Rogers will be next, then top of the order with Mac Galindo. Ground ball to first. Should be an easy out for their first baseman, Adon Castillo, and it is. 3-U on the scoring play. Here's a quote for this inning. This is Pittsburgh Pirates manager Chuck Tanner, who managed the Pirates back when I was younger. He said, the greatest feeling in the world is to win a major league game. The second greatest feeling is to lose a major league game.
Either way.
I get that. That's baseball frame of mind.
Yeah, you're playing in the big league.
You're playing the bigs. And that's kind of close to what I was trying to say a minute ago, even in the midst of the disastrous inning. We love doing these games, even if it's not coming out in our favor.
Oh, yeah.
Just love talking and experiencing baseball and our team. 0-1 the count.
Fouled off.
Grant Rogers, 0-2 now. Rogers struck out on 3 pitches, so he's not seen anything but thrown strikes from 2 different pitchers. Oh, yeah, forgot to mention that. They got a new pitcher, Daniel Martinez. And it's logical that they should do that, but I was wanting to see Victor Garcia some more because we were tattooing that guy. You know, this is a game, we've said it many times, we're batting well over 500 for most of the game. We're down 9-4.
Make that make sense.
That's baseball. Ooh, almost hit him. One and 2 to Grant Rogers. Matt Galindo, top of the order, is on deck.
This one he called high.
2-2. Feels like the humidity's climbing.
We can go. I can get you a weather report.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'll
part-time.
take the weather there.
Weather department.
Swing and a miss, he's down 2 away.
80 degrees, humidity 57. Dropped a little bit in the humidity.
Wow. My humidity sensitiveness is not good. Top of the order, Matt Galindo doubled and scored and grounded out to first. Now, even if we don't come back and take this, the deficit is 5 runs. We really need to make this look a little better. Come back with a few runs at least. Way outside, 1-0 to Matt Galindo. Cooper Camacho on deck. Dom Naylor after him. Low and inside for a called strike.
I started to put a ball up there by the way you were starting that phrase.
I had started to mark one. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Top of the order with Matt Galindo.
Oh.
Way inside. Did he call that a strike? No? Timberwolves in their 5th game in 3 days, and that's part of the problem. It's dug into something that we don't have a lot of, which is pitching. Batting has been pretty solid. Defense has been solid. We did have 2 errors. I bet that, I'm going to predict right now, it's the highest number of errors in an inning all year for this defense.
You heard it here first.
2 errors in 1 inning. You're just not going to see this defense do that. 3-1 the count to Galindo. Let's get him on any way we can. He's speedy and a smart base runner. Foul back to the net. Full count.
Somebody else that's not in the lineup is Owen.
That's right. We got 2 of our better players not in. And it hasn't mattered except for that inning. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody makes a play that didn't get made in that inning. But the offense is doing well. The defense, outside of 2 errors in that inning, doing really well. There's a 1-hopper to short. Should be a 6-3, and it is. 3 up, 3 down, right when we could least afford it. Trailing now by 5 after 4 complete. All right, Josh, give them what for?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you searching for a high-quality veterinary team dedicated to providing the most comprehensive care for your pets? If so, the professionals at Crystal Falls Emergency Animal Hospital are here for you. They offer a variety of services to ensure that your furry friend is receiving everything they need. If you're experiencing an emergency, please get in touch with their team immediately. That cough is not part of the ad. Learn how their animal emergency clinic can assist you by exploring their website at eahofcrystalfalls.com. Unexpected veterinary bills can be stressful, and that's why they offer financing options for patients' owners. Reach out today. They're located at 1660 Raider Way in Leander, and go check them out, eahofcrystalfalls.com, or call 512-817-0279.
All right, 2 more quotes. All right, this one might be my favorite of the group. From journalist and author George Will. Baseball, it is said, is only a game. This is true. And the Grand Canyon is only a hole in Arizona. Love that.
Never been there.
Here's another one. Major League promoter and franchise owner Bill Veeck. There are only 2 seasons, winter and baseball. I remember an old man telling me once on a cold day in February years ago, said there's only 2 seasons in Texas, summer and February.
Yep. See, my brain operates as football and baseball.
Football and spring football. 9-1-2 in the order here in the top of the 5th for the Stevens Falcons. This is shortstop Josh Hernandez. Struck out, was hit by a pitch and scored.
The batter, Josh Hernandez.
There's a nice pitch. 0-1. I didn't check who's our pitcher?
Darcy.
It's still Darcy? Okay. Fastball a little bit on the outside, 1-1.
I'm pretty sure it's 2-1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I had the first pitch of ball.
I didn't mark it down. 2-1. Thank you, Josh. Josh and I are working out the kinks in our broadcast routine. This is lifted. Ooh, almost overran it. Nice job by Grant Rogers out there. Had him played slightly, which is because he was a left-handed hitter. Otherwise, the wind blowing out that way, he would have been farther back. A line out to left for Hernandez. 1 down, nobody on. Top of the order for right fielder Aaron Sanchez. 4th at-bat in 5 innings.
That's crazy.
He was a hit batsman and scored on the homer. Grounded out to second. Lined out to 8 at center in the middle of the disastrous 4th inning. 1-0. He's the one where we almost came over the DP. Didn't get the throw right back into second. 1-1. So, actually you could almost say 3 errors, but you can't score it technically as an error because no runner advanced. When I was a coach, I did it differently because I wanted to know more information. Ground ball to third, fielded cleanly and over for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down on the 5-3. That one from Carter Frith to Evan Daly. Yeah, so something like that I would have called an error because unlike, a guy didn't advance, it's not an error. To me, if you fail to make a play that if you made it, you get an out, that's an error.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
So my team's always had more scorable errors than they would be officially by the baseball rules, but it helped me more as a coach to know what was going on. Michael Hernandez, the left fielder, walked and scored last time up. That was his first time on base, grounded out the other 2 times. Well, that was a pretty good pitch, called it a ball.
Right over the plate for ball 1.
Yeah. There's no guarantee that the umpiring back home is going to be any better.
Yeah. I guess the Forrest Gump quote, it's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah. Baseball's like a box of chocolate. High school baseball umpiring is like a box of chocolate.
There you go.
1-1 count. This one. One hopper, high hopper to short to get him in time. No, just bounced too high. That's about as quick as Dom Naylor could have made that play. Infield single with 2 outs for Michael Hernandez.
Man, gave it a good shot right there. That was a great throw.
fielded it quickly and cleanly, got it off quickly and cleanly. Good, clean, hard throw.
Just a hang time on that bounce.
And that was a left fielder. They're known for speediness. Just beating it out. Here's Jordan Vargas, the home run hitter. Center fielder. Outside the home run, strikeout, and a fielder's choice.
Rocking the pink gloves.
Yeah, those hurt your eyes in the sunlight. Called that a strike. Yeah, I guess that was over the edge. Good height. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Here in the top of the 5th. Cedar Park trailing 9-4 when they had command of the lead for several innings. Little inside. That was inside. Called strike. You know, probably in every game we've been here, there's been 20 to 25 ball strike calls that have been wrong. Usually in high school baseball, yeah, you got some. You don't usually have 20 to 25. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the umpiring will be better back home.
Island time, island strike zone.
I guess so. Well, the strike zone, you'd have to draw a picture that was,
Yeah.
Josh, I'm showing this to Josh. Y'all can't see it. There's the strike zone, but their strike zone is there, and there.
Yeah. Pickoff attempt, no good.
First time we've thrown over. 0-2 to Jordan Vargas. Had him at 0-2 before, and he knocked it out of the park. Not that time. Back to the box. Fielded over to first by the pitcher. And almost 3 up, 3 down. There's an infield single sandwiched in the middle of all that, but no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 guy left aboard. We're through 4.5, still trailing 9-4. Josh?
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with more Cedar Park baseball here on the Vype Live Network.
Welcome to Taco Palenque, where the magic happens at this very moment. And especially for you. We know fresh food simply tastes better. That's why we start cooking your meal at the exact moment you place your order. For us, your order is not just another number. It's as unique and special as you are. Enjoy your meal. Taco Palenque, food in real time.
Welcome back to the Mira's Bayfront Bash. There you go. Cedar Park in Game 5 gave up a 7 spot in the top of the 4th. We're trailing 9-4 as we go to the top of the 6th.
I think, well, we know they have a pitching change. I think it's number 12, Kevin Leal.
Yeah, I think that's right. Big shout out to my friend back at my Texas State days. Made this beat for me when he found out my name was the Willard of Oz.
Oh,
For my 21st birthday. He's a big time producer, and
I remember you telling me about it when that happened. I'd kind of forgotten. That was a friend of yours.
I've had that now for over a decade.
Really? It's been that long?
Yeah. It was back in 2013. Big shout out to OK Coop.
Well, the Timberwolves, again, still have their work cut out for them. They got to make up 5 runs. Well, 6, really.
This is the last inning to do it. Now that we have the time right.
Well, maybe not. It's only the 5th. We're at 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Cooper Camacho, Dom Naylor, Evan Daly. Some good hitters coming up.
I don't think we're going to get to the 7th if we get runs.
What time are we at?
1:12.
Yeah.
Hour.
So if we start getting runs, we better keep getting runs,
Right.
in other words.
Right.
Close it out. It can happen. This is an offense that can do that. High and inside. 1-0 to Camacho. Flight out to left. Singled between shortstop and third. Was stranded at second that time. How many have we left in scoring position? 1, 2. Only 2. How many have they left in scoring position? How about 0? They've left 3 at first. 4 at first. That one misses. Already at 3-0 to the leadoff hitter at the bottom of the 5th.
We could use an 88%er.
Yeah. Look at Camacho's feet. I got to look at those again. What has he got on his shoes there? That's a strike. Oh, he's got different color striping. Or maybe inside and outside. The outside left, we're seeing kind of a bronze reflection in the sunlight. Looks like a white Nike swoosh on the instep of the right. 3-1 the count now to Macho Camacho. And there's ball 4.
There we go.
88%er. We need that. That would pull us within 4 if we get him around. Dom Naylor can certainly get him around. Dom 1 for 2 today. Ground out to first and a 2-run home run to the cheap seats in left field. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. They got outfield seats behind the fence and left. Nobody's ever in them.
Yeah. Last night there was 2 guys on the top row.
Yeah?
Those were guys I want to hang out with.
Those are baseball guys. Let's see what the game looks like from out here. I had these seats in Yankee Stadium one time. Naylor talking with Ben Huffman along the third baseline, figuring out the tactics here.
Got a mound visit, too. Yeah, if you walk by a San Antonio Stevens baseball player in the wild just wearing their hat, you might think they work for the Falcons.
Huh. I like their logo. Excuse me. I like their logo.
Yep.
I like it when they update it. The one they originated had for probably 25 years. It's a little tamer, although it was okay. But the more aggressive look to it that they got now is a lot better. They kind of did the same thing with their logo the Broncos did. Made it more aggressive looking. Sleeker.
Something I would want to talk to Coach Huffman about is football. You can get off the bus and you can look intimidating. How do you do that in a baseball? How can your team come across intimidating? Because I would want to do that.
Wear a whole bunch of big rings.
There you go. There you go.
That'd be one way.
I think
2-0, that one's way out.
It's just a certain confidence, I think, in baseball.
Some sort of just subliminally detectable swagger.
Some might say a je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. S'il vous plaît.
Oh, I don't think he went.
Oh, man, I don't either, but they rung him up. 2-1. I learn all my French from songs I hear.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss, too. Such as Gitchy Gitchy Ya 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 Ya.
Well, glad you clarified that for me. I always thought it said coochie coochie. Ma ma ma.
2-2 to Dom Naylor. Oh,
wow.
I'm thankful he didn't ring him up because he's called that a strike today.
I think Naylor looked at the umpire for a while. He's like, are you sure?
You know, it's one that I couldn't swing at because it's going to hit me in the left forearm if I swing at that. It's so far inside. But umpires will call it a strike sometimes. Speaking of swinging and missing, Naylor is down, 1 away. Camacho still at first. Evan Daly, the first baseman.
Got to find an opportunity maybe to get him to second on a steal.
He did that once. Daly did. Singled and stole a base and scored in the first. Struck out in the second. Hasn't batted since. I talk about our offense doing okay, but if this is the first time in 3 innings that we've had a guy bat, we're not doing a lot at the plate. That one misses. Yeah, 3 up, 3 down. 4 up, 3 down in the second. 3 up, 3 down ever since. We've only had 1 batter over the minimum since we sent 9 to the plate in the first. So I'll take that back about the offense getting it done. They only got it done once. And there's your standard 6-4-3 inning-ending cleaner.
88% became 12.
Yep, fell into the 12th percentile. So through 5, still down 9-4. We'll be back in just a second.
Yes, we'll go back to the top of the order with some of our readers. And that would be Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors is Austin's authority in high-performance roof replacement. an Austin-based exterior restoration specialist with over 15 years of experience. We provide residential roof replacement, standing seam metal roofing, and storm damage repair across Central Texas, from helping homeowners navigate the complex insurance claim process to orchestrating full property restorations, including gutters, solar, and siding. Prosperity Roofing is a true one-stop shop for Austin homeowners. We stay at the forefront of roofing innovation to ensure you receive the best products and the most reliable service in Central Texas. Our Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors roofing team is quick on the ladder, sharp with repairs, and always raising the roof on quality.
All right, final quote of the day. This is sports writer Tucker Elliott. And, you know, this could have been a quote of mine. I could have said this. Sounds like me. All right. In high school, I wrote an essay on baseball in general, and my teacher told me I had to rewrite it on a more serious topic. So I wrote an essay about the World Series.
And you've been a sports writer since your high school days.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is true. Maybe that's why it makes me think it sounded like me.
I loved hearing your story about your high school team, or the Riders, playing against the girls.
Oh, in basketball,
Yeah.
that was a fun day. A little fundraiser. Winner, our sports staff on our high school newspaper played our high school girls team. It was ranked like 6th in the state. The winner was going to keep 2/3 of the gate receipts because the whole school paid 50 cents each to get in the gym, pack it up, and
50
watch
cents.
this game. Yeah. And the loser would get 1/3, and we won it. So we got to buy some photographic equipment that our paper needed badly. And the girls never realized this, I don't think, but they used their 1/3 to pay for a full-page color ad highlighting their great season in our paper, and so we ended up getting all the money.
Yeah.
On the ground, one hopper, backhand grab on a knee and
Wow.
across. Dom Naylor proved that he could certainly play shortstop.
Yeah.
I didn't even announce the hitter, so I won't.
Yeah, you put Owen Mansfield or Dom Naylor at short. Both capable arms.
Yeah, or Hudson.
Yep.
He's played short. DH is Jaden Gonzalez, walked and stranded, fouled out to first, and was a hit batsman and stranded.
Well, we go quick in this inning. We'll get another one.
Yeah, if we get 1, 2, 3, hopefully on a few pitches. That one's called strike one. I hope our guys know that. Let's keep this to a minimum here.
Oh.
Oh, crud. That won't keep it to a minimum. Single into center field, right back through the middle.
We can get 2 right here, though. Get out of the inning.
That's what we're going to need to do. 6-hitter, catcher J.T. Tejada. Flied out to right, walked and scored. Fielder's choice and stranded at first. I find it fascinating that they've not stranded anybody in scoring position. Anybody got to second has scored is what that means. That's the bad news.
That's not good.
Inside and low, 1-0. Nearly all their scoring except for one swing came in the 4th inning. But again, at least we know that's our issue. Came down here kind of suspecting that. This confirms it. We've got to find more arms to come in to spell starters. We can find even one arm that we can do that well with. The team will do well in district. Playing just Tuesday nights and Friday nights. They've got a winning combination. That one misses low, 2-0.
3-0.
No, 3-0. I was talking so much I didn't mark one of the pitches down. Just slap me and shut me up when you need to, Josh.
Never.
Here's the 3-0.
Strike.
Catches the inside edge for a strike. He sends him to first after he calls it a strike.
Yeah, he gave a strike call.
Yeah, called it a strike and sends him to first.
That's
Okay.
all right.
Weird. Second baseman is the 7-hitter, Caleb Revilla. He lived on an E5, singled and scored. RBI single, stranded at first. So much for us getting another chance, I think. I think they will end this at the end of this. Yeah, oh, wait, we'll get another chance for home team. I forgot. Yeah, we'll get another at-bat, but let's not dig a deeper hole here. Just can't start an inning after that time limit.
I have it wrong on the scoreboard. My fault.
Swing and a miss.
Have it at bottom of the 6th.
0-1. I've kept all our offensive score sheets from this series, and we can not going to be able to see. Unfortunately, I didn't keep the defense or the ones for the other teams, where we'd see that in each game, except for Anderson, there is this same kind of inning like we had here in the 4th. 0-2 the count on Caleb Revilla. They send almost everybody to the plate, score a fistful of runs, and before that and after that, don't really do anything.
Just got
this
the bat.
In the air to first, and it'll pop in the infield and gathered easily by Evan Daly, 2 down. Runners stay put. Jaden Gonzalez at second. JT Tejeda, or they probably have run for him. It's probably not him at first. For the 8-hitter, first baseman Aiden Castillo. Flied out to right, RBI single and scored, and flied out to first. Inside, gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for anybody to go anywhere. Don't throw the ball around.
He got him!
But he did it! He saw him and got him. I hate to throw a ball around the infield, but that one worked. Outstanding play, and that was Washburn.
That's his 4th.
Yeah, he was picking
tournament.
them off. I'll never question the decision he makes again.
I mean that the guy on first, I don't know why he was standing so far. He was halfway between first and second.
So that's a 2-4 at first for that third out. That means if they come up again, this batter, the 7-hitter, will be up again. And we will go to the bottom of the 6, 5, 6, 7 due.
I think we're going to tune into the sights and the sounds of the ballpark.
Let's do that.
Welcome back to the Mira's Bayfront Bash. Final day of action out here. A lot of good baseball. Cedar Park has an opportunity to get this one back, but we need a lot of activity in the batter's box.
Bottom of the 6 we're in, so we've had 5 innings of good baseball.
Yeah.
Just not the visitors' 4th. Other than that, we look pretty good.
Strike one there on a swinging attempt.
Carter Frith is at the plate. His third at-bat, lined out sharply to center. Singled between short and the bag at second, but was picked off of second base. Or of first base, rather.
Strike 2.
Rung him up on that one, too. 0-2 to Frith. Brandon Washburn on deck. Parker Green in the hole. This will likely be the end of the game if we don't score 5 runs. So if we score less than 5 or more than 5, this is going to be the end of the game. If we score exactly 5, maybe it will be 2, who knows. There's a good start. Bouncing single into left field past the lunge of the shortstop to his backhand side. Frith is aboard with a leadoff single. This is how it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8th hit of the game. Here's Washburn. Walked and scored. Walked and was picked off of first. It was he and Frith that were both caught leaning off of first. Last time they were up, there's one that's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Passed a lunge to the right backhand side of the shortstop, bouncing into center field or left field. So Frith goes to second on the hit. Both of them hitting aggressively.
The runners at first and second on. Then brings up Parker Green.
Parker Green, second baseman, and hitting in the 7 hole. Had an RBI single and was stranded at third. Then flied out to center, so he's put the ball in play every time. No outs. Grounded
A
foul.
lot of swinging on first pitch.
Yep. I like aggressive hitting, but I like to do that more in an even game or when you're ahead. I tend to be more conservative when I'm behind. But it's working out for us here so far. Knock on wood. Long look. High. 1-1. Cotharia's next. Rogers in the hole. Then we're back to the top of the order with Matt Galindo. In the dirt. Runners will try to move up.
Nice.
They will. Heads up base running by Frith going to third, by Washburn going to second.
That's big.
2-1 count to Green, and are we going to have the wheels fly off for Stevens?
I could go for that.
I could go for that. If we can duplicate here what they did in the fourth, this is a win.
I'll have what you're having.
2-1 to Parker Green. Got a good name for this uniform, huh? High and in. 3-1 to Green.
Hey, here we go, kid. Base runner, Green. Let's go.
Ball 4.
There we go.
Parker with a walk loads the bases. It's Frith at third, Washburn at second, Green at first for Kyan Kotharia, who's a decent hitter. Got a hit already in this game, but was stranded at first. Then grounded out to the third baseman.
Yeah, getting the 5, 6, 7 on, that's huge.
Yeah.
And for all those at home, yes, I just said 6, 7. A trend I will never understand.
Yeah, I had one or two of my granddaughters try to explain it to me, and they couldn't.
Right.
They didn't know what it was.
No explanation.
They didn't even know what it was. Well, well, I don't know.
Yeah. and it's an issue when my daughter is 6, and she brought up that she wants to have a 6-7 birthday. What does that mean?
That means one birthday for both being 6 and 7.
Right.
That's cheaper for you.
I mean, you go to went to Party City, and they have 6, 7 decorations.
Well, guess how old I'm going to be on June 8th?
Don't.
67.
Oh, come on.
I like this music.
It's a very good stadium song.
They've played good music here while we've been here.
Absolutely. Pitching change.
Darn, I kind of liked what was going on.
Yeah. This is number 5.
Number 5 is Dominic Martinez, their fourth pitcher. We've had 3. Well, I like the instrumental. I don't know that I like the... Saber Cats.
I caught Elevator with the Saber Cat.
Yeah, I wonder who that is. That's a neat name.
Yeah, we they're in the valley.
The Valley so low. All right, you're gonna hear me using artificial technology. Artificial intelligence. Okay, here we go. Which Texas high school has a mascot? It's not listening. All right, let me go to somebody else. That artificial intelligence is sleeping for a nap. We'll go to another one. What Texas high school mascot is the SaberCats?
No guess.
Well, it says it's listening to me, and it's not. So let's reload that and try again. We're going to get this for you, folks. It's a cool nickname.
It's got to be one of one.
What Texas high school mascot is the SaberCats? All right, what do we got? It's working on it. It's thinking, it says. Edinburgh Vela. So right down in the valley, yep.
Dominic Martinez.
Artificial intelligence won't take over the world unless we let it. It's just a tool to find out information for you.
Kennedy Corinthians.
All right, Cayenne Pepper Cotharia. Chance to launch the greatest comeback in Cedar Park history. Foul ball. First base side. Jaime fields it. Oh, we let it get by. Error on Jaime. And this one is taken in the air.
Down.
Will it come down? Makes a diving attempt. Comes up with the catch. Oh, Cayenne had a great one, and it goes away from everybody. Everybody's going to move up anyway, but we do have the out, and Cayenne's going to have to sit down. Can't give an RBI for that either. That's an error, but Frith scores on the error. Washburn goes to third. Green goes to second. First base is empty. There's one out. It was the center fielder who came all the way over to right field to make that diving catch.
And he threw it before looking.
Yeah,
No one
yeah.
there.
So it's Grant Rogers at the plate. High and outside for
Grant Rogers.
ball one. Always have to pause with this guy to make
That's right.
sure that I don't get it wrong.
1-1 the count. Yeah.
Way inside for strike two.
I'm smelling something from the
See,
concession.
that's a bit, I gotta say that if you if you swing at a pitch and you break your left forearm, that can't be a strike. Way outside, ball two.
Well, I broke my left forearm 4 times.
You swing at inside pitches?
Never.
I don't either. I can't hit it very far with my left forearm. That one's in the air, left
Lose it.
side, foul territory. Third
Lose it.
baseman looks like he's under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Cedar Park's going to have to have the greatest comeback in school history with no outs to work with. It's another announcing thing I pick with guys. Even guys doing Major League games make this mistake. You know, the 8th inning's over, you only got 1 inning left, and they go to the commercial break saying, they've only got 3 outs to work with. No. You got 2 outs to work with. You can't work with the 3rd out. It's
Right.
over.
Yeah.
So there's 2 innings left. You don't have 6 outs to work with. You got 4 outs to work with. People do that all the time. We have no outs to work with. Uh-oh. Yep, out of play.
On top of us.
Top of the order with Matt Galindo, 0-1. They are 2 strikes away from beating us. I don't know in a regular week game during district or whatever, or a playoff encounter, I don't know that they could. But they're doing it right now. There's a called strike 2. It's really hard to know, how you do encountering these same teams in more normal circumstances. One, there's the pitcher burnout thing, and the other is getting better umpires, too.
Yeah.
Who knows how they affect things?
Oh, that hit
That
him.
hits him. Does he give it credit for hitting him? Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Never even know about that. I think one didn't hit a guy of theirs a minute ago, and he gave him the base. So they're loaded. Washburn at 3rd, Green at 2nd, Galindo, I almost had his pronunciation, Gallindo, at 1st for Cooper Camacho. 4th trip to the plate, fly out to left, single to left, and a walk and cleaned off in a 6-4-3 double play last inning. High. Maybe it's outside too. 1-0, and they throw the ball back to the pitcher, and they can't get it to him. Everybody's safe.
Wow.
Everybody advanced. Nope, first baseman didn't advance. Galindo's still there. Washburn scores on the play. Green goes from 2nd to 3rd. Still 2 outs, though. 2 runs are in. It's 9-6.
Making it closer.
This is the least I wanted, was let's get some runs.
Right.
So we've got some runs. It's not as bad as it looked before. This one is sent to the outfield. They're chasing it. They're chasing it. Falls in. 1 run scores. 2 runs will score. It's a 1-run ball game.
Wow.
Who's going to go to third? Here comes the throw. Cut off. 2 RBI triple to right center for Cooper Camacho.
That was a big-time swing and just right in the gap. Looked like center fielder had the right beat on it. Kind of lost it in the sun, and it split him right, going all the way to the fence, and great base running to get all the way to third.
That was a hero's at-bat for Macho Camacho. Green scores from third easily. A little tougher job was Mac Galindo scoring all the way from first, but he does have speed. It's a 1-run game.
You got Dom Naylor to the plate.
And the tying run is in scoring position at third.
Come on.
Called a strike. He's called that a strike today. That's okay. 0-1. We're at our 8th hitter. We asked if the wheels would fall off for them like it did for us. At the moment, the wheels are pretty wobbly. Way outside. It looked like he called that a strike.
I think he was saying outside.
Yeah, he was saying it was outside. Maybe that's what he's doing on that ball 4.
Yeah.
1-1. Yeah, we'll take that gripe off of him. There's so many we've put on his shoulders.
I don't need this hand sanitizer in this picture.
Yeah, we've used enough of that already. Our hands are clean.
Got enough.
Ooh, swing and a miss. They're now a strike away from a win. Oh, Dom, keep your head down. Watch it hit the bat. Point your nose at the ball all the way onto the bat. Tell me later where exactly it hits on the bat. That's the whole secret to contact hitting right there. Just like you keep your head down on a golf swing. Point it at the ball. High and inside. 2-2. Well.
Oh!
Here comes the run. He's in there. No! He screwed up the call.
That's crazy.
Absolutely blew the call.
He slid under him.
Well, this one ends in a 9-9 tie. We'll mark it down.
Wow.
Okay, he'll argue, but no umpire ever changes his mind. So it's going to go down in the books as a 9-8 loss. We know it was a 9-9 tie.
That is insane. If you're at home, move the ticker back. Let me know.
Oh, yeah. Beat the tag, no doubt about it.
Wow. That's crazy.
No doubt about it.
Final score 9-8.
Yeah, they've called it. All right, Josh, let's wrap up the tournament. This is a good way to end this game, which had a bad middle, but throughout the rest of it was pretty good. It was in our favor.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of good baseball, a lot of good defense. Figured out some areas of improvement, opportunity for some young guys to step up in the pitching, just to add more to the bullpen. But your starters in Naylor and not Fabian.
Alonso.
Alonso. Great district starters for sure.
I think so.
And this effort here in the bottom of the 6th, I mean,
that's a team-defining kind of moment, even though they weren't allowed to consummate it at the end.
And really, it was the back half of the order that got on and around the bases. So, I mean, that's promising, too, that you can see 1 through 9 can make it happen. I'm blown away at that blown call.
Yeah.
But, I mean, overall, great tournament. Really fun to come out here with the Cedar Park team. And thanks again to the Booster Club for this opportunity. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, and, the team kind of put themselves in the situation where that blown call mattered by giving up that horrible 4th inning. Don't do that, and this wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
It's a routine multi-run win.
We're going to start the trek back.
All right. It actually feels – I know we lost more than we won here, but we learned a lot, confirmed a lot that we thought we knew. Mm-hmm. Like you said, I'm still buoyed going into district. Got a good offense, got a great defense. I don't care about the 2 errors in the 4th inning. Got a great defense. Got 2 starting pitchers. I think that's still, even with wondering what you're going to do with middle pitching relief, I still think that's a winning recipe for district play when it's only Tuesday and Friday night.
Yeah, I think, fine-tune everything as we do these non-district games to wrap it up and just gear up for another exciting season of Cedar Park baseball.
All right. Glad you could join us. Glad we could join you, Brad and Josh. Signing off for Corpus until next year. We will see you next weekend. Is it Friday? Friday night
Friday night against Hutto.
Hutto.
We'll be broadcasting, and make sure you tune into the Vype Live Network. We want to thank Merle Bertrand, Suda Venkat, and Skylar Gillespie hanging out with us for 5 games. We appreciate it. Everybody, I don't know if you're driving home, but if you are, drive safe, and if not, enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye-bye.